We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights. Fielder,
Gregory Polanco.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third.
Standing in, Rougned Odor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Left fielder.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. And you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now another 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Ready now,
baseman,
Mike
number 8.
Moustakas.
Mike
The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Segura onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting
Now at
sixth.
the plate, Curtis
The right
Granderson,
fielder, number
and he's
5.
looking to get it going.
Curtis
Off to a bit of a
Granderson.
slow start this year. Hit hard back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He'll
Leading
get
off
us
for the
going
Pirates.
here in the bottom half of the
Catherine.
second.
Elias Diaz.
First offering on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Pitch on the way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Nicholas is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting
Into
fifth.
the box,
Third
David
baseman.
Freese. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Jordy
Batting
Mercer.
fifth.
First shot for him
Second
here with a
baseman.
runner at first now and 1 away.
Mercer.
First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And the pitch on 2-1. Hard ground ball to third, fielded by Moustakas. 1 there, on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. And up next will be Brett Nicholas.
Leading off
7,
for
8,
Milwaukee.
9, bottom of the order
Catherine.
set to go here in the
Brett
third.
Nicholas.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Coming to the plate
Batting
now,
8.
Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop.
Not the shiniest of batting
Arcia.
average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 9th.
The pitcher,
pitcher, number
Patrick
49.
Corbin, steps up to the
Patrick
plate in a
Corbin.
sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Segura has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Dyson's there, and the inning is over. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Chad Kuhl. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Softly hit out to short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. Digging in to try it again, Jarrod Dyson. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Sheen Segura.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Segura turns and goes to second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Comes set with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Into the box now, Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First things first, here's a throw over. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Third baseman
Striding in once again, David Freese. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Granderson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Now a hard liner toward short. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. It is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Nicholas, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman,
The
Ryan
pitch.
Healy.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way. A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Chad Kuhl. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
Now batting.
Here's Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Arcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Orlando Arcia becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Patrick Corbin is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The left fielder, number
Here's
25.
Gregory Polanco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 once more. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The shortstop, Gene.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw over to the bag. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. Elias Diaz will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1 to third. To second for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Now batting,
Elias Diaz the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
David Freese.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. He started out. The evening 0 for 2, so
Mercer.
good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Here he comes on 2-0. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Before the first pitch, a check at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Hard hit ball to short, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Lorenzo Kane.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lorenzo Kane is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. This one's flared out toward left. Stanton shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chad Kuhl. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Dan Jennings.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 43, Dan Jennings.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Center fielder,
ready for another
7,
shot now. Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Sergio Romo.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 55, Sergio Romo.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Heading out toward shallow right. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Ready now, Mike Moustakas.
Leading off
He's
for
0 for
Milwaukee,
2 thus far in this one.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. There's Segura on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He struck out twice thus.
Orlando Arcia.
And now after the 2-out double, they want to make sure to get someone out there who can score on a base.
Eric Tim.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Elias Diaz the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Rob Scahill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 59, Rob Scahill.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now catching, number 7, Eric Tim.
Hit in the air out to right. Granderson is under it. 1 out. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
David Freese.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Jordy Mercer.
Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Travis Shaw
lays off 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The fourth they've hit into tonight. My word. So coming to the plate, Rob Scahill. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Tyler Saladino is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And
number 20, Tyler Saladino.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Milwaukee, good night. Well, he talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.